star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Honoring the United States, that was Skylar Cole with the singing of tonight's national anthem. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. And checking out some numbers for Evan Mobley.
When you look at his true shooting percentage, it's really been impressive over the last 10 games. He's playing to his strengths, taking smart shots, and we'll see if he can keep this momentum going.
We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has been called a cyborg for his lack of emotion on the court. He said, quote, "I just try to stay locked into the game. When people are the most serious, they play the best basketball. Nobody's smiling in the fourth quarter." Brian?
Maybe influenced by his years with Tim Duncan, who also had that poker face. Allie, good stuff. So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And for Cleveland, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Stevens in at the three. Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Now here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on George to the inside. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Mitchell.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
George, a screen on Garland. Pass to Morris, to the paint. George against Mitchell. George, his shot is good.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Back to Allen. Now here's Garland. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Leans from outside. It's rebounded by Zubats. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
The defender is doing everything he can, but the height disparity limits his options.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. A minute 31 left in the first. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Pass to Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Leonard's gotten his second bucket.
Athletic play by Leonard in the paint, not letting anything hold him back from his shot.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Outside Mitchell. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Garland against Jackson. Three-pointer. Cavaliers with the rebound. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Off the left rim and out. The Clippers in the lead. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Morris on the wing, George outside. Three-pointer, no good. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Shoots over George.
Yeah, just an outstanding defender. George's timing and feel for how to guard guys is a valuable commodity.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Clippers ahead, up 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And the Clippers have possession. They lead by 4.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
So, on the floor for the Clippers. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Terrence Mann is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Batum in at the 5. Pass to Wall to the middle. Batum gets the bucket. Batum's got his first 2 points. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA. And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
That free throw, no good. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Back to Osman. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. That shot missing. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Powell, left side. Out to the right wing.
2 minutes remaining.
Nice move. And Wall lays it in.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
And that was the mobile 1 drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Now here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Love. Back to Osman. Garland for 3. Covington grabs the board. Now the Clippers with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Ball against Garland. 11 feet out. Ball no good. The Cavs trailing.
The speed John Wall plays the game has always been the thing that sets him apart. And even as he's pushing the tempo, he just stays in control.
The Clippers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Garland. Back to Osman. LeVert outside. Outside Love. To stop the drought. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And the Clippers with the ball.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Here's man. Oh, a special move before that shot. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Now Garland. Here's Osman. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm joined by Clippers head coach Ty Lue. And coach, when Kawhi Leonard comes out like he has tonight, what's the overall impact?
It impacts our team. I think, everything opens up. Guys are less on edge. And when he starts like this, it gives us a great momentum going into the game. So we like what he's doing right now. Now we got to build on it.
When you have a player like that, you follow his lead. Thanks, coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
They've been assertive at the offensive end, willing and able to shoulder the scoring for their teams.
Yeah, they put on a show for us, Shaq. It's something we kind of expected, but two great competitors are really going at it.
And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. A fantastic performance for the Clippers.
The offense is clicking right now. They're moving it well. Stick with it. The defense can't hang.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up and build out this lead even further.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Stevens in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. And Darius Garland has proven he's a franchise player, Grant. And the upside is still there for him.
Oh, wow. He could be one of the best guards in the league when he hits his prime. He gives you everything you want from a point guard. This team was patient with him, and it paid off.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to George. Morris, a screen on Mitchell. George for three. The Cavaliers with the rebound. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
George against Mitchell. Now Allen. Mobley outside. Pass to Stevens. From outside the arc. No good that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. George passes to Jackson. Zubats with a screen on Garland. Jackson finds Zubats.
Jared Allen plays first. First team foul. Shooting for LA. Ivica Zubats taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good for the Cavaliers. Lopez, he's checked in for Allen. Osman comes in for Stevens. And LeVert subbed in for Darius Garland. And Zubats drops them both. 1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Osman. Mobley on a screen. There's the triple. Osman, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And here's Kennard. Leonard with the ball. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Lopez. Leonard can't get it to go.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Ball against Mitchell. Zubats with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Mobley. Here's Zubats. And so it's Los Angeles ending the quarter up 10. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for the Clippers. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Jackson and Kennard, the guards. And it's Morris in at the 5, down low. Here's Mitchell. Denied by Leonard.
One of the league's top defenders. Leonard excels at rising up to swat shots back.
Now here's George. Guarded closely. Off the mark there with a 3. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Mitchell against Jackson. Mitchell drives in, gets it down to single digits.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Leonard. 10 feet away, and he comes up with a bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Cleveland calls timeout. Player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And there was absolutely nothing they could do to slow him down in this one. It seemed like every shot he put up went in. And his teammates responded smartly by continuing to feed him all night.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told them he likes what he's seeing inside, saying, quote, stay on the attack. Getting to the rim is working for us right now. Attack until they stop us. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Mitchell. Shoots over George. No good, a bit long that time.
Well, sometimes you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Love. Zubats, he's checked in for Los Angeles. We've got 1:23 left to play in the fourth. Mitchell against George. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Mitchell for three. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's George. Mitchell grabs a miss. 54 seconds left in the final quarter. To the wing on the left. Garland for three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
There's 48 seconds left in the final quarter. Leonard outside. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
On offense, here are the Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Yep, that one goes.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
For your Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 10. Both free throws good from Mitchell. And here are the Clippers now. Outside Wall. Clippers win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Thank you for coming
Very
out
true.
to
I mean,
represent
when you're out on the
your
road,
team.
the wins can
Please
feel a
be
little
sure to get home
sweeter.
safe.
This one
We'll
has
see
to
you
feel
again
extra
soon.
special.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Well, Paul, this team seems to be rounding into shape. What is your sense of the chemistry right now?
Really good, real beneficial. It's great that we was able to pick this win up. That's what it's about. We don't care if it's a blowout or if it's a close one. We need to learn how to do both. So it's great. We were able to pick this up. Good quality team win.
Good luck on continuing to build that chemistry.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.